Babe.
Isaias Local Watch Warning Statement Intermediate Advisory Number 26A National Weather Service Wilmington NCL 092020 p.m. EDT Monday, August 3, 2020. Hurricane warning remains in effect. Locations affected: Wilmington, Castle Hayne. Wind latest local forecast, equivalent strong tropical storm force wind peak wind forecast. 45-60 mph with gusts to 75 miles per hour window for tropical storm force winds, early this evening until early Tuesday morning. Threat to life and property that includes typical forecast uncertainty in track, size and intensity, potential for wind 58 to 73 miles per hour. The wind threat has remained nearly steady from the previous assessment plan. Plan for dangerous wind of equivalent strong tropical storm force. Prepare. Last-minute efforts to protect life and property should now be complete. The area remains subject to significant wind damage. ACT. Now is the time to shelter from dangerous wind. Potential impacts. Unfolding potential impacts from the main wind event are unfolding. Storm surge latest local forecast. Localized storm surge, possible peak storm surge inundation. The potential for up to 2 feet above ground somewhere within surge-prone areas window of concern, through Tuesday afternoon. Threat to life and property that includes typical forecast uncertainty in track, size and intensity, potential for storm surge flooding greater than 1 foot above ground. The storm surge threat has remained nearly steady from the previous assessment plan. The threat from storm surge is diminishing as flood waters recede. Prepare. Heed instructions from local officials when moving about. Do not enter flooded areas. ACT. Exercise safety. Realize the impacts, being assessed little to no additional surge impacts expected. Community officials are now assessing the extent of actual surge impacts accordingly. Flooding rain latest local forecast, flash flood watches in effect. Peak rainfall amounts, additional 2-4 inches, with locally higher amounts. Threat to life and property that includes typical forecast uncertainty in track, size and intensity, potential for moderate flooding rain. The flooding rain threat has remained nearly steady from the previous assessment plan. Emergency plans should include the potential for moderate flooding from heavy rain. Evacuations and rescues are possible. Prepare. Consider protective actions if you are in an area vulnerable to flooding. ACT. Heed any flood watches and warnings. Failure to take action may result in serious injury or loss of life. Potential impacts. Significant moderate flooding from rainfall may prompt some evacuations and rescues. Rivers and streams may rise and overspill their banks in a few places, especially in the typical prone locations. Small creeks and ditches may overflow. Flood waters may enter some structures. Underpasses, low-lying spots along roadways, and poor drainage areas may become submerged by rising water. Some secondary streets and parking lots may flood as storm drains and retention ponds overflow. Driving conditions will become hazardous, and some road closures can be expected. Tornado latest local forecast, situation is favorable for tornadoes. Threat to life and property that includes typical forecast uncertainty in track, size and intensity, potential for several tornadoes. The tornado threat has remained nearly steady from the previous assessment plan. Emergency plans should continue to include the potential for several tornadoes. Prepare. Stay within your shelter, keeping informed of the latest tornado situation. ACT. Move quickly to the safest place within your shelter if a tornado warning is issued. Potential impacts. Significant. The occurrence of scattered tornadoes can hinder preparedness actions during tropical events. Tornadoes can rip roofs from homes, destroy mobile homes, cause trees to become snapped or uprooted, flip cars and boats. Dangerous projectiles can add to the damage. Several places may experience tornado damage, with a few spots of considerable damage, power loss, and communications failures. For more information, http://www.weather.gov/ilm/tropics http://ready.gov/hurricanes